Nigerians in our bullish nature will now try to put up barricades in Johannesburg. But then at some point, it'll be very clear that it's not the foreigners who are taking jobs because they will leave. They leave as they have done. They'll go somewhere else.
They still remain jobless.
And will they remain jobless, or will these jobs now miraculously appear?
Yeah, it's a stupid thing. What's happening there? It's happening in the underclass. Underclass always reacts in conservative ways. Remember, there's this quip I like about Frantz Fanon, who told us what's going to happen. He says this: you remember what he said? He said that the native does not want his freedom. So during the time of colonialism, it's a Manichaean situation. So he looks at the big house, the big farm, and the pretty blonde woman that the settler is married to, and he says, "I want that."
That's what I want.
That's what I want. So the political class was supposed to change that into a consciousness of nation, into a consciousness of citizenship, into a consciousness of the market, of building institutions of the economy and of constitutional government.
But it's impossible because they were never divorced from their desire to have the nice house with the picket fence and the blonde woman.
Well, that is the dreams of every native. It is the dreams of immigration. It is the dreams of humanity itself. Italians and the Europeans, when they left to go for the American dream, that was the dream that the Americans sold to them, that you can buy a nice picket white house. And, they all went and lived in New York, in Harlem, and in the Bronx. And their third generation happened to buy a house for $20,000-$30,000 US. So the question that we have today is whether the resources that we have and the economy that we have and the political economy of our history, does it allow for prosperity? Yes. We are rich. Nkrumah used to say, it is Africans who are poor, not Africa.
Hashi, when you look at the youngest continent, Africa today, and the young people, they are speaking. You come to Kenya and the Joneses showed the leadership of the day, that it is not about what it is you guys are saying up there, it is about what it is we want as a people. Go to Tanzania and the demos as well spoke. Go to Uganda as well, you see the same. You go to Burkina Faso today and Stevie, don't ask who Stevie is, but Stevie would tell you.
We'll talk about that later.
Stevie would tell you that is our guy. Stevie would tell you that is our guy and we want him there because we are seeing the changes he is doing today. Go to Senegal as well. The young people are telling the leadership that it is the people who will decide. So do we have a leadership problem, a leadership vacuum in the continent by failure of listening to the people?
No, we have hundreds and millions of leaders in Africa. They're in the private sector, they're in the farms, they're in the house writing books, they're in TV programs, they're producers, we have leaders. And there are just so many of them. But they don't know what to do and how to do it, and they don't want to join this rotten system. But they will have to join this rotten system. They will have to confront the neoconservative, the African neoconservative, and their ideologies, and they will have to stand up for their countries. And they're going to come from the middle classes. The middle class is the most transformative group of people in any society. The reason that they are very transformative is because of that dream of the picket fence and the car and all this. And that is a very transformative power. It's very transformative. Human beings are creatures of comfort. That's their thing. But in all seriousness, there's a guy called René Descartes who said, "Cogito ergo sum." In the European society is based on this. I have another one, cogito ergo Africa. This is my other. I think because I'm an African. I see because I'm an African. I engage you because from the African perspective. 500 years ago, there was no Africa. There was me there with my camels. There was you over there doing your farming. There was her with the fishing and the market. When the white men came, then there was something for us to unite against. Africa comes from there. Look at these guys. They've come here to eat our fish and take our cola nuts. Why? Then they took our people and they sent them over to Cuba. Why did they do this? Because the system, the capital system that we have in the world, started there. These ports of Liverpool, these ports of Brixton, these European cities, Amsterdam, they were built on the back of Africans. It's not rhetoric, it's true.
It's true.
And they keep apologizing for it. They keep apologizing for it. You know, they keep saying, we made a mistake. The last apology, there's a 96-year-old Belgian who was in charge of murdering Patrice Emery Lumumba. They put him in a big tube full of sulfuric acid. They were so angry with Lumumba because he told their king to get lost. After killing 10 million Congolese, then they put him in the sulfuric acid, and there was his tooth that was left, his tooth. They took the tooth to Belgium. Then the Belgian government cleverly accused the 96-year-old man who's about to die as the whole guy who finished Lumumba. This is the guy who killed him. So they took him to court, and the guy died 3 months later. They knew he was dying. The person who signed the death of Mr. Lumumba was the president of the United States, Eisenhower. You should look that up. He said, kill him. Because the DRC is the stomach of Africa. It will feed us. It has lithium. It has Ebola too, but it has everything. It has the good and the bad, but it is at the heart of our continent. And if the DRC stands up, the effects will be just tremendous because it's the richest country in the world. Do you know that the forests in the DRC, if they burn down, the United States will become a desert. The western United States, because the rainfall system that comes out of the Congo Basin goes and rains in the ocean and then rains in the United States in the western part. If there are no trees there, drought will hit the western United States and it will make them like a Sahara desert. Now, the reason why everybody is so interested in the DRC is because of lithium. It is because of manganese, because of all these rare minerals that are going to power AI. There is no AI without the DRC. If I can use a lexicon soup. There is no artificial intelligence AI without the DRC. So Africa is at the very heart of the current and future political economy. And when you see us getting Ebola, there's a plane. The United States Centers of Disease Control have many planes that can land in the DRC, put their citizens there and quarter them. You know, Ebola, you have to have exchange fluid to get Ebola. You know that?
Yes.
It's not like the flu thing. So it's containable. It's containable. So what I'm wondering is, what kind of hell experiments are these people doing in Laikipia? Is this a virulent Ebola that may cause us a lot of problems? Do you remember when the corona came? The government said that it was national security for us to bring Chinese nationals. There was no corona here then. If we had stopped the borders and cut off